Football means grilling, and Gatlin Building Supply has you covered. Stop by and check out the new Traeger grills available, and while you're there, pick up all your charcoal, wood chips, and other accessories for tailgating. Be sure and take a look at the Blackstone 36-inch griddle cooking station with enough space to fill up and keep happy any tailgating team. Stop by 57 Woodward Switch Road today to get your grill on at Gatlin. Friday night, Wayne Academy's football team will do something it hasn't done in over a decade. That is, host a playoff game at T.F. Childs Field. The Jaguars will host the Green Wave of Cathedral Unit School in a second-round playoff game, kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock. The Green Wave 8-3 on the year and coming off a first-round win over Winston Academy. Cathedral has scored 401 points, allowed 251. The Jaguars, as district champs, got a bye in the first round of the playoffs and bring a 5-3 record into the contest. Head coach Todd Mangum said the bye was good in that it allowed his team to heal up some bumps and bruises, and they need to be at full strength as Cathedral has a potent attack that can cause problems for any team. Again, kickoff Friday night at T.F. Childs Field, 7 p.m.
If you are injured and need immediate care, come to Wayne General Hospital's emergency room. Our response team is quick to react to any incident. Our new ambulance allows the fastest reaction time to arrive at the scene to assist in any situation. Our staff is fully prepared to take on any medical concern. Our emergency room contains a friendly atmosphere to make you feel comfortable during your wait. In an emergency, call 911 to receive help.
Coach, Cathedral, they look really good on paper. How do they look on film?
Good. I mean, they won 8 ball games, won their first playoff game last week, first round game against a Winston team that we're very familiar with. Solid football team on both sides of the ball.
How does playing Winston one week and then having Cathedral play them, I mean, does it make it easier to scout them?
There's a lot of similarities. There's basically some similarities in Natchez that have been in our last 2 games, regular season games. Similarities in scheme-wise for Natchez that are similar to what Winston did.
Last year you went into the playoffs and you were a heavy underdog because of your seeding. Now, number 3 seed, you got to be considered a favorite. Does the mindset change for your players?
Well, it can't because, you know, last year we won our first round playoff game, lost in the second round. This is technically the second round of the playoffs, but our first game, and that's what we've got to treat it like. You know, to go on, you got to win on Friday night, and that, you know, that's got to be our mindset all week long.
Homecoming got delayed. Are y'all doing a lot of the same things for homecoming? How does that factor into a playoff game? Kind of weird, isn't it?
It is. Everything is going to happen at 5:30, which, you know, it's not going to involve us. It won't be the whole week like a typical homecoming week is. Basically, all those Friday night festivities will be an hour earlier on Friday night, so won't be a lot of hoopla and that kind of stuff as far as, you know, when it gets time for game time.
What do you have to do to advance to the third round?
Well, we've got to play really good on defense this week. I mean, we've got to contain their run game and you know, not give up big plays. But the bottom line, we've got to take care of the ball and we've got to move the chains, stay ahead of the chains. You know, one great thing that our offense can do is ball control and time of possession. that keeps their offense on the sidelines. And they have some guys that go both ways, so making them have to play a long time on defense hopefully can be to our advantage when they turn over on offense.
All right, good luck on Friday, Coach.
Thank you.
Lab Discount Drugs, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, can help you save time and money by coordinating all your prescriptions into one easy monthly pickup.
I get my meds the first Tuesday of every month, right after book club.
I pick up my medications before cards with the guys.
Lab Discount Drugs, 923 Wayne Street, the Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you. It's a showdown for the district title at War Eagle Stadium on Friday night as WCHS hosts Picayune in a battle of teams that are undefeated in District 4 5A action. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock Friday night. Picayune a perfect 10-0 on the year, 6-0 in district play, averaging 53.7 points per game and allowing only 12.3. Wayne County, meanwhile, 8-2 and 6-0 in district play, have scored 325 points and allowed 220. The War Eagles on a 6-game winning streak, and if they can make it 7, they'll be district champions and be the #1 seed when the Class 5A playoffs start on November 15th. These two teams have met in some classic matchups over the years. Wayne County with an 8-5 lead in the series. The two teams have met 7 times in the playoffs, with the War Eagles winning 5 of those. In the 13 previous meetings, Wayne County has scored 445 points and allowed only 355. The loser of this game will finish as the #2 seed and will most likely host Brookhaven in a first-round game on November 15th. Again, the showdown between the Maroon Tide and the War Eagles in a mini Iron Ball set for 7 p.m. Friday at War Eagle Stadium. Classic Sandwich Shop has you covered for all your lunchtime needs. Come in and enjoy our jukebox. Enjoy a nice fresh-made sandwich, a cold beverage, and afterwards top it off with one of our many desserts or just a good old-fashioned scoop of ice cream. You'll love the decor, the atmosphere, the ambiance, and everything that Classic Sandwich Shop has to offer for local residents and for visitors to Waynesboro. Coach, I've been trying to get you to talk about it for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Now it's finally here. Picayune, all the marbles, district title. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting a great ball game. I watched them on film. They got a really good offense. They're really good on defense. They're a very good football team. They're ranked #1 for a good reason. They're a good football team.
Well, do you have to get your kids fired up for this one, or is it just natural?
No, I think they've been, looking at this game, and I think we all have kind of, peeking and seeing what Picayune's doing, and I'm sure they've been doing the same thing with us. And, it's going to be a good game. I really do think it is.
What do you have to do? Do you have to shorten the game? Do you have to milk the clock? What do you have to do against them?
Well, their offense is good. We'd like to get a couple possessions and get ahead of them on score and make them do something they don't want to do. They don't want to throw the football. They want to get behind that huge offensive line and hand that football off and get 4 or 5 yards per play and just run it down the field and run out the clock. And what we need to do is we need to speed them up, and so that's going to be a task.
Coach, they're averaging over 50 points a game. How are they doing that with a running attack? I mean, is it big plays or turnovers?
Yeah, they, like the Pascagoula game, they got 3 interceptions, and I think 2 of them were for touchdowns. But not to take anything away from their offense, that running back, he's a good player now, and he's had a lot of explosive plays, big runs, And the fullback, he's a lot faster than people think he is. You know, very first play of the game against Pascagoula, he takes it, 60, 70 yards. So, you know, like I said, you can't say, hey, look, we're going to take this guy out of the game, because they got weapons to hurt you on offense.
All right. Good luck on Friday, Coach.
Thank you.